The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Hi, everybody. Episode 726. Your host, Slade Ham. To my right, Trey Tutts, and to his right, Rob Mungle. We are missing. Flat out, we'll just say Trey.
Hi.
Not Trey. Sam and Dale. That's who's missing.
Shout out to Flash, who ain't here anymore.
You know, Flash is in Dallas.
Yeah.
So to our Dallas friends,
Did
find
his
him.
warrants come due? What the fuck?
I don't know. He just
left.
Quickly.
Yeah. He bounced like how most black fathers do. Like
he told us he was going to the store.
Exactly. It was kind of like that. Like, well, we didn't even know.
Yeah.
Hey, Flash, you showing up? I'm in Dallas. What? You in Dallas? Yeah, I'll fuck with y'all later. I'll still do the video, but
Yeah.
We love
that's
him.
his child support payment.
We miss you, Flash. This is funny. I was looking. Total sidetrack. A bunch of old family photos and articles, stuff, scrapbooky stuff. My brother sends over a bunch of it, and some of them are full pages from like the Bowman Enterprise that were scanned in. It was the newspaper in my hometown.
The Beaumont Enterprise.
Shut up. Look, I know where I lived.
Page 1. The light is red. An expose on
Rob,
Page 2. The pharmacy's closed on Friday.
movie times. I don't know. You got HBO.
It's a window into how we used to live. So the wedding announcement is in there. Dinner to honor the engaged couple. A dinner complimenting Miss. All right, this all blah 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 blah. Special guests, the parents, yada yada yada. Chosen colors of the bride-elect will be used in the decoration. This is the shit they put in here. That's all well and good. Below it is a little box. This is one of those pages that just has a bunch of announcements and stuff.
Yeah.
This was in the paper.
You gotta hit it.
To restore the shine to patent leather shoes, bags, or belts, rub them with the inside half of a cold biscuit.
Okay.
That's it. It's just there.
Just a little fun fact?
For no reason.
Little fun fact
Yes.
they put on there?
Right between an ad for Conn's Appliances and a wedding announcement. Rub your leather with a cold biscuit.
That is insane.
It's a real thing.
That's the Beaumont Enterprise.
What does
All
that
the
even
news
mean?
that fit the print.
It's a weird fucking Snapple fact to just throw on a newspaper.
I agree.
You know,
And I wonder why newspapers are dead. You know, I wonder. Because you post shit like that.
Rob, that used to be, though. Because let me explain to you how nostalgic it was. They were reading through some of this stuff.
This guy's mansplaining newspapers to me. I'm 1,000. I'm fucking 1,000. All right, go ahead.
Fuck off.
Go ahead. Tell me how newspapers work.
Newspapers work. A guy used to throw them. It used to be a kid. He have a hat with a propeller on. Not some dude. Not some 40-year-old divorcee with a barbed wire tattoo.
And a Vespa.
Yeah. He's delivering them out of the van, a church van.
Yeah, I got the Beaumont Enterprise here for you.
Rob,
Look at here. Look at here. There's a sale down at Conn's. Oh, look at here. There was a drowning.
Rob was hit with a papyrus thrown from a raft.
Oh, look at that kid drowning in his pool. Bad news on the front page.
Martha, was that Jimmy's boy? Was that Jimmy's boy in the
That
pool?
was the old Wilson boy down the street.
What the extra,
Never could swim him.
what extra breaking news?
In Beaumont.
Wasn't that extra? Read all about it.
Martha, I do believe the Wilson kid.
Oh, look at that. There's a reprobate has robbed the corner pharmacy. Took all of their pharmacy pills.
Cold biscuits, man. Cold
Hey,
biscuits.
Martha, look here. If you rub a cold biscuit on my leather shoe, it gets the shine back.
Are you guarding a pot of gold? What did your accent turn into?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
Martha, if you rub a cold biscuit on my shoes.
I don't know.
even know what that was.
There's transplants as people immigrate.
Goddamn
to Beaumont.
perverted Lucky Charms in this bitch.
Look at here, man.
Oh, Martha, let me rub your booze.
Dark leather, cold biscuits, and purple horseshoes.
The Beaumont Enterprise.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy. Here's a shiny nickel. Give me a paper. I got to read what's going on in the whatnot.
Have you?
Oh shit!
Oh, that's below the fold. That's where the good news is.
Missives from the great city of Beaumont. All
Yeah.
right, we got
have a fun fact. Just
Dateline Orange, black guy moves to town.
cheers to you guys. Go ahead.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I didn't know. I just read about this. Do you know more women are murdered by dogs than men?
That's not true at all.
Very true. And they won't. And it's crazy.
Not even.
It's extremely true.
Well, because one,
More women
dogs
are
can't commit murder.
That's a good. All right. Women get killed.
There's not 3 dogs sitting around plotting a murder.
No, but women get killed more by dog, like in an accident than they do guys. But I don't understand.
You won't let me in your.
But you won't let me in your house. And it's like, bitch, you have less chances of me killing you
That's not
than
true.
the thing you just gave a fucking milk bone. You have a milk bone murderer in the house. Yet
There are no Dateline episodes about dogs
Several
murdering.
Okay, so
Rob,
hang on. Let me get to the bottom of this.
can't have both sides.
Let's-
They kill. Also, come adopt one of these motherfuckers. They're not showing you the boy soldier murdering people down as he's starving
This is my question.
with a baggy polo on.
Do the stats back you up here, Trey?
No.
Rob, hang on. I'm gonna give you
The stats of shit I pulled out of my ass.
Rob,
I've
I'm
done
gonna give you
research on this.
I'm gonna give you a moment.
I'll say okay. It's if you're going off percentage. Percentage. If you're going off percentage based on the percentage.
Elaborate.
Like sometimes fuck it. I don't know how to fucking elaborate.
Yeah, because it's not true.
It is true. I just don't know how to elaborate. I didn't focus on that part in school.
I don't see any Dateline episodes.
Fatal dog attack. You know who leads in this shit?
Hang on. Are they attacked by or killed by? These are different numbers.
Killed.
Okay.
We talking about murder in this bitch, cuz.
Martha, look at that. Young Jenny down the street was murdered by a Rottweiler.
Typically,
Said he owed him money.
Not a no.
between each year, 30 to 50.
Yeah.
Okay, so put how many women are murdered by men?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bet more than 30 to 50.
I'm going to take the over. I gotta tell you.
You're a bad man?
I'm betting the over.
You're a bad man.
Betting the over.
Okay.
Because I've seen 10 this week on the news.
Jesus. No, not by no.
Yeah, not by a Rottweiler.
right,
not by a Chihuahua.
Dude, I'm
Let's
telling
see.
you.
Men, women, and murder. Let's just pull up a
1,000 in Chicago.
2016. All right, let's get to an
Let's
actual
get to the
number.
numbers.
Yeah. Let's get to, if it's more than 51.
All right. Of the 19,000
Of the
homicides,
19,000.
almost 4,000 of those were women.
Yeah.
4,000 is a larger number,
Than 50.
or 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying percentage wise. I'm saying
Percentage of what?
So you say
I'm trying to figure out a way to get in bitches' houses. Like I'm trying to figure out a way. And they love dogs, and I want to be like, the thing you love is more likely to kill you than a
I
stranger.
don't think you got a problem
but
getting in
it's
the
not,
doghouse.
It's not fucking true.
Yeah, show up with a dog. Then they'll invite you in.
See?
That's white facts. It's fucking white facts.
White fact. No, white facts would be more women are killed by dogs. That would be a white fact.
I'm mad that I looked it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I would guess we needed real numbers.
I said fun fact. We had fun with it. I didn't say it was true.
But then you put the word
fun
fact after it.
It's not true. It's a fun fact. It's not a real fact. You idiots. You dummies.
You dummy slave.
Fell for that shit.
Failed for his fucking witchcraft.
It's a fun fact, not a real fact.
Has this just been 2
Fun
years
fact.
of fun facts
Yeah.
that I've thought were him?
Fun fact, Florida's on the moon.
It's fun fact.
Fun fact, no moon.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact.
Damn it.
Have you? Sadly, we're going to take a break here in just a second. Have you been? You just caught me for 8 minutes. Have you been back?
I'm gonna die.
Have you been back to
Hold
your
on.
fat gym?
I'm sorry. I'm choking on a dog.
I hate this gym, man. I'm really sore from this fucking
I'm watching
gym.
you limp. That's why I'm
'Cause
asking.
I've been doing all the exercises with Shay.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I'm fine. I'm gonna die at 45, regardless.
Right.
But I've been doing all the exercise with Shay, but I'm doing all the shit that she's working on. And I hate some of the machines suck. Like I'm just in there doing Kegels. I'm like, girl, this dick gonna be tight than a motherfucker for you. I'm gonna have a
you
wait till I whip this dick back on you. Like, it's,
medicine ball between your legs.
yeah, I'm doing shit like that because she's doing it and we're a team. So I'm just looking stupid in this gym, but oh man, this gym is annoying because it's a judgment-free gym.
You're going to that the purple place.
We're going to purple.
Planet
I call
Fitness.
it purple introverted.
Okay,
that's what I
Fun
call
fact: not an actual planet.
So you're going to the Planet Fitness, and you're working out with the wife. And we talked about last episode. The gym has instructions via QR code on all of the machines. So if you don't know how to use,
they show you how to
specific. Yeah, some of those machines can be complicated. It explains.
Some of them are,
and then some. They also have them on the stationary bike.
But then they got them on bikes. They got them on the dumbbells.
Right.
The medicine balls have QR codes.
But more importantly, so I understand that's there. They've done that for the people who've never been to the gym before. They come in. They don't know how things work.
This is for soft, weak ass fucking underachievers.
Yes, who are going to the gym for the first.
It's niggas who failed in PE. You know that guy? He wasn't never prepared. He didn't want to dress out, and he got on fucking penny loafers with the gym shit. He got on PE clothes and penny loafers.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'd rather be in science class. And now he's building robots. So, but he also wants to get in shape, for fucking cardiac reasons. So, that fucking douchebag. He's the guy that only jerks off.
Fun fact: the heart doesn't exist. There is no heart.
He jerks off for prostate purposes. So. It's not for pleasure. He's just like, I have to do this. I don't want it to get enlarged.
More men die of Kegels than gunshots. You can look it up.
This is
Read
true.
your Bible.
You can look it all up.
Science.
So I've been going to this gym, and it's annoying how judgment free it is. Like, I think there's gonna get to the point because they don't want you to look and covet and all this shit.
So, but do they make you take this is the big question.
You can't be. Okay, go ahead.
Do you have to take the pin out of the weights when you leave the machine?
You got to do all that shit. You got to take.
So the next person doesn't feel inferior for not being able to lift your weights.
You got to unstack all the weights. You got to say. I was like, dude, I won't be shocked in like 3 months if they just have the treadmills blank. Where if you're on a treadmill, you can't look over and see how far somebody's going.
No screens at all.
None of that. No screens.
They got. Matter of fact, they got walls up like they're urinals or Jeopardy.
Exactly.
Jeopardy slots.
This is the run your lane gym. You pick a lane, you focus on you. There's blinders.
It's just a gym for big bitches.
I gotta bring my own watch.
It's terrible. It's the gym that is making sure the future is feminine. It's just breeding bitch ass people like rapidly.
You know how I feel about that.
Okay, yeah. So it's like it's. But what the fuck is gonna matter? If you see me hauling ass on next to you, it's like, yeah, bro, I'm not doing 3.6. I'm fucking doing 9. I'm crushing it.
Does it make them feel bad to see you?
Oh, I know it does. See, like, I'll get next to like Shay. It's really difficult. Like, Shay can actually keep up, but her breasts are so big that it's
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I'm
she goes much faster. There, yeah,
I know that she's a 4 with
harmonics.
Tits.
I know how that bridge in Tacoma felt.
4 with tits. We're trying to get her to a 7, but I got to keep that ego in check so she doesn't think like a 10. So I know I got this all lined up. But I run next to her, but she can't because her boobs is too heavy. So I'll get next to like a fat chick with small titties. It's like walking.
The worst. Nothing on this planet is sadder than a fat chick with small titties.
A bitch that's built like a piglet. You don't want that at all. These piglet built bitches. I'll get next to her, and I don't even run on 10.
Kelly Clarkson.
But I'll run on
Piglet built sounds like a Ford truck line that's coming out. Don't miss truck month and get your Piglet built.
Like some pork. Oh, like some pork.
I was.
Yeah, dude. So I'll run on 10 next to her, but they look at you fucked up. They will. Like if you get next to them, because you can't make noise. You can't make it like there's no. They call it I think it's called a lunk or some shit like that. They have a term like you can't lift weights and be growling and shit like that. So I was like, all right. So I was straining one time. I just shit it myself. Like, hey, is that acceptable? I'll just get explosive diarrhea if I do bench.
We don't judge.
Yeah, exactly.
We got to take a quick break. We're coming right back. More Whiskey Brothers with Slade, Trey, and Rob in just a moment.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Brothers Podcast. 726 continues. Those drunk dials are always, it's a place you can vent, I guess. You can send what you want. 323-510-7468. Very simple. Call that number. Email us. You can hit us on the Twitter. I say all those things. We're at Praise Whiskey. We're on there individually. Enough about that. You've been going to the gym. More importantly, you've been. I keep coming back to this, but we were talking off air, and you're going. You have a reunion next year.
Yeah.
That is part of your plan
to get in shape.
Yes,
but it's not. It's so sad because I really don't want to go because it'll be 10 years. And I don't want to go to something unready that it took me 10 years to prepare for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you show up and it's just like, what you been doing? Like, shit, I should have borrowed somebody's background before I got here. Like,
so you're this is your 10 year. So you're going. I've skipped. Goddamn, I skipped my first two.
Yeah.
I didn't go to either one of them, but I was in Mexico for one. And
you couldn't see what was happening. You don't subscribe to the Beaumont Enterprise anymore. They put all the dates and times in there.
They got a big dance on Saturday.
So hang on though. So you're going
the
to
Fighting Lepers. They're getting back together.
We were the Bruins. Thank you.
Okay.
Big.
Yeah.
The fuck is a Bruin?
It's a bear.
It's a bear.
Oh, I always thought a Bruin was like some type of nut or something like that. I swear to God, I thought it was like
give me a handful of those Bruin nuts.
Yeah, like a Boston baked bean or something.
Our buddy Pineapple always says, "Why do schools call themselves the Spartans? Does that mean they throw all the weak ones off the fucking mountain?" I need to be JV on that team.
Yeah. No, it's so you're going and you.
Yeah.
It's your 10 year, and
Which
you're in an era.
What high school was it?
Pasadena Memorial. It was like the newest school.
Oh, the new one, the Eagles.
No, that's Pasadena.
Yeah,
I'm Pasadena Memorial. We were the Mavericks.
Did you go?
Sorry,
so hang on, Rob. Did you go to any of your?
Would you go, Rayburn?
No
reunions.
Okay.
No, he went to school.
Where the
They
fuck
just just schoolhouse.
Yeah.
You went to Faith Christian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Motherfucker went to
Yeah.
Deadwood.
I know all of that shit.
Deadwood. Yeah.
Deadwood Elementary. No, but you didn't go to any. Yeah, you don't fuck with school, right?
I went to one. I think the 15.
So but you share my. We didn't have our reunions weren't happening in eras. This is why I'm fascinated. You're in a digital era where because to me, my 10 reunion, had I gone, would have been a completely eye-opening experience to what any of these people were doing.
Sure.
Because even though I was certainly online, I was on the internet at that time. A lot of other people weren't. There was no Facebook.
There was no way for everybody to be connected.
No, you had you didn't even have MySpace at the time.
Yeah.
You were just
Jesus.
Yeah.
So I'm in I'm like going in this era where
Facebook. You know everything.
We've graduated, but we all know We know who died. Cody Harsey's dead. We know everybody that's died. We know who's on drugs because their mom is posted. Please pray for this motherfucker. We know who locked up.
Yeah.
We know everything. So it's like I'm mad that I'm
information. Yeah.
I hate that I'm in this era because I can't show up and just make up shit. Like Slade back in that era, y'all could go and just make up whatever past it is. Like, hey,
I've been flying airplanes for the Russian military for.
I work for NASA. I fucking help create planets and shit. Like, or whatever the fuck. Like, whatever the fuck. Like, whatever. Like,
you could tell people you invented shit and they wouldn't even know.
They wouldn't even fucking.
No, that was the entire premise of Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Post-its. That's what it was.
Yep.
Holy shit. You're right. Mm-hmm. You're right. Have you seen Romeo and Michelle's high school
I have no idea.
reunion?
I'm going to have to watch that.
That's it's Phoebe from Friends.
Oh.
The blonde. What's her name?
Not allowed to watch that show. That show.
Okay, but now you're
for white people.
Yeah, now you're grown up.
Friends was too white.
Now you're grown up. So what's her name?
Earl Savino.
No, the other. Phoebe. What's the actress's name? Anyway, so the two of them go to the reunion, and I think their lives suck, like we're talking about, and they fake it, and they say they invented Post-its.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
And then they just
that was the movie.
That's the whole movie.
I got pitched. That was the pitch.
They're gonna lie.
Someone was in an elevator in Hollywood.
And
hey, you know what? Let's make a movie with those two blonde.
Yeah.
bitches.
nothing else happens.
But I can't do that shit.
And Janine Garofalo fucks a cowboy.
But Trey,
Literally.
Can't do it.
here's the thing: you can, if it's been done. It's because
No, it's just how you do it.
you say you invented Post-it notes.
Yeah.
You go in with the exact plot of Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. One, no one's going to believe you saw it.
You say you wrote Romeo and Michelle's wedding, our high school reunion. You were the writer.
You used a pen name.
Yeah.
You used a pen name. You wrote Trey. This is it would have been a very simple thing for 12-year-old you to do at the time.
You know why?
I don't know if you ever saw it, but I wrote Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Yeah, that came out in like 97.
Yeah, I wrote that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was fucking 5 years old.
You're writing the sequel. That
Dude,
makes it hilarious.
You can't do. I can't do it. Because they've already seen too many Instagram stories of me in a post office shirt.
Yeah.
They were like, what happened? Nobody picked it up?
The royalties ran out.
Yeah, dude.
What do you do, Hollywood?
Yeah.
You could be
Racist.
You could be hired to write the sequel. They can't prove that.
Man.
They can't prove that.
There's a lot of lies.
Bro, if I were you, I would go buy RomeoMichelle2.com. I promise you, nobody else is getting it. Nobody's squatting on Romeo and Michelle the sequel. Fucking Phoebe's not. She's done. Nobody. It's out there. It's available.
You want me to
And
lie?
I would put coming soon. Screenwritten by.
Yeah.
I would intentionally write the word screenwritten. That's screenwritten.
So y'all want me to lie about a movie no
Yes.
one saw?
Yes.
That I'm writing the sequel to?
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's meta.
Yes.
It's meta.
And if you get busted, it was a joke, and you have it out. And if
Yeah.
you don't get
It was
busted,
a
these
fun
motherfuckers
fact.
think you screamed.
It's a fun fact.
Yes. And if you don't get busted, they think that during
Yeah.
the day you do
It's-
screenwriter stuff.
I'm actually in, like, this is crazy. I'm actually in a sweet spot because people know I do stand up. So they just assume that it's bigger than what it is.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't know about how, so they just, if they see a picture of you on stage or they see you posting that you're going to be on the show, they're like, yeah, that's what the fuck he's doing.
Right.
So I'm like in the sweet spot, but it's
Here's the best advice I can give you. Do not, under any circumstances, agree to perform.
Oh, I'm not. No. Oh, I've heard enough horror stories.
If they say,
fuck no.
just roast us, it's none of it. There is no victory.
I am not doing that at all. Like,
No.
and then that's gonna really fuck up the possibility of my second chance of fucking.
Is that?
Like, because that's the main reason I'm going.
Are you driven?
Yeah, yeah.
You're driven by the possibility of unrequited love.
So many chicks have fell off, like off. Like that was real. You see chicks that was like cheerleaders, and you like, this bitch is on all the dope,
Bro, I do that search every now and again.
You know what I mean? Where you're just like, yo,
You're like, but you're having to rely on like facial recognition software to
Yeah.
match up proportions. Where you're like, man, I'm gonna need you to go stand by an ATM. This is.
But you don't
there's
have
no
to-
way you're Jessica.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it now. Because I saw you progress or regress or digress,
Right.
whatever the fuck. But I saw you go from cheerleader to fat dope fiend. Like I saw the transition.
So you're saying you've already pre-hierarchied the Impala.
And it's like, I already know who's gonna get drunk and not care that I'm married. Like I've already plotting on these bitches. Like I can't. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking you at the reunion. I'm fucking you 2 weeks after the reunion. We're gonna definitely fuck. Like I'm already marking it out because it's.
Will it bring you, more importantly, will it bring you the same joy of having done it in high school?
Yeah. Well, sure. To use Sam's analogy, you don't have to say when you fucked her.
But
You know?
I did it.
But
yeah.
internally, do you get the same joy?
Sure. Why not?
Because
It's even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even better.
For me, it's better because it's like, bitch, I told you I'd do it. Like, you know, like that's
Yeah.
how I'm saying
Right?
it. Bitch,
Yeah.
I told you then I was gonna fuck you. No, I didn't put a time stamp on it.
Right.
But I told you I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
And it's a little, to me, it's
Let's open up that time capsule we buried. Look at that.
Yeah.
Here's a note. I will fuck Regina.
Yeah.
I will fuck Regina. It's right there. 1989.
Yeah, and it's a little. It's a more. To me, it's more trickery involved.
A lot more trickery.
Because when you're young, like all I had to do then, like to get bitches then, like all I would do, I would fuck one of the girls as friends, and then I would fuck her like I really cared about her, and then she would tell all her other friends. And then the one I really wanted to fuck would eventually ask.
Of course.
And then I'm like, yeah, that's how you would do it. You fuck her like she really matters.
You're planting some good dick out in the yard.
Yeah, and then you just wait for it to sprout out.
Couple of springs later.
She's had so much bullshit, so the purity is so gone.
Right. Oh, that yard has seen winters.
Oh yeah, it's been through all the seasons. Like it's been
roughed up by truffle pigs.
Yeah, it's bad. So now it's a little tough.
This whole house of pussy.
She's got to schedule some shit out.
It's more of a money pit. It's a
little hot. She now knows that he only wants to fuck. So it's like it's a lot of trick and shit. You know what I mean? So now it's more. It's gonna take more skill. This time, I feel and I got a shot at fucking a lot of teachers.
Rob, this is one of those things. It's kind of like that Rocky movie where he got back in the ring and you're like,
yeah, he fucking won.
Yes, I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is like,
but it's more difficult.
Yeah, well,
I'm not equating Trey to young Rocky.
No,
by any means.
If you go to your reunion, you will be able to pull pussy. You just got to target your whatever you're gonna hit.
Yeah,
and stick with it. But yeah, you could.
Does anybody? I don't know. I've never gone to one. Does anybody go to a reunion unescorted?
They go just to get laid.
But do they? So they show
go
up
just to get laid. Yeah,
just
all the time
by themselves.
All the time.
I assume that was all date night.
No. Well, they go if they're married. No, they might bring their fucking.
But the unmarried people.
Yeah, they go by themselves to get laid.
Hell yeah!
That's all they do. Yeah, it's a fucking.
I'm married and I'm like, hey, I'm not. My ring will be at home. Like I'm going out. I got unfinished business, bitch. Like you this ain't got nothing to do with you. This is pre-vows. I gotta go.
I met you.
This is This is some shit I wrote down in my room alone.
Yeah.
This ain't got shit to do with you. This is something I gotta do.
I have jerked
to
off
make
to this
daddy
girl
proud.
for 10 fucking years.
Well, lift your weights, do your squats, do your sit-ups.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Your push-ups.
I'll
run on your non-judgmental treadmill.
Yeah,
make no one else uncomfortable.
And
around
I was decently popular in high school. I played ball and I did. So I'm like,
you should find somebody your same height who's white and send them as you. See if anybody notices. You know Michael Paris? Send him.
Who's that dude who stormed into the fucking Starbucks?
Yeah. He's 53. I mean, I don't know if he can pull that off.
She can be anything you want to be, Rob.
You're not my dad. Oh, you're that fucking guy. Oh, my boss.
You're not my fucking
that
dad.
Dude's a fucking champ.
Try to get three-quarters of a fight.
It was all fake, too.
Of course it was.
All set up.
Of course it was.
Yeah, the guy has a YouTube channel. He does that shit all the time.
Yes. He runs
Nothing on the internet is real, Trey.
Yeah, no. Get me started.
Yo, fuck him. On behalf of little niggas. Fuck him. Because, you know what I mean?
I loved his album. Oh, man.
On behalf.
That was a great album. Fuck.
You know, I heard he's gay now. He's doing country music. It's a weird.
Weird. The only black guy to do country music is gay. Go fucking figure. Go fucking figure. Shocking.
Here's what they're gonna find out one day. All country music is gay.
Yeah, it is.
It's not just Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
They're gonna find
they all fucking
those nut hugger jeans. It's all gay. Dudes have been staring at other dudes' crotches in country music for I don't know how long. You can see the dick right on the side of the leg.
Yeah.
Don't act like you can't. You fucking hillbilly.
Yeah.
Get off your tractor. We're gonna call it a day.
Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah. Stuff coming up. I could elaborate. I'm not gonna.
No.
We have some good episodes in place for a while. I am gone. I know Sam's going to be with me. We're going to be out of pocket for a couple of weeks in August. You'll get the first 2 episodes from us as usual. Then we'll peel into some stuff. Paul Odo guests on one. We have that train wreck that happened after the feminist lost her shit. We'll see. We'll talk about.
You don't understand, Slay.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm a black guy.
You
don't understand.
We're going to duck out. You can find us always at Praise Whiskey.
You know how hard it is to talk about white people on stage.
You're acting entirely too sober.
This is hard. Give me the shot glass.
More us soon. Peace.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.